Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Nursery to Varsity, and in today's tutorial we will learn about the object-oriented programming concepts. So basically, this video will focus more on the implementation part rather than the theoretical aspects. So to start with, first we need to understand what is class. So basically, a class is an entity which consists of members and member functions. Okay, so to begin with, first we need to understand the basic architecture of a class. So to make a class, we have a reserved keyword that is a class, and for it is followed by a name that is test. We can give it any name. So basically, there are two things in the particular class architecture. First is destructor, and other is constructor. So basically, what are those? So these two are the main key aspects of classes. By that I mean is when we create a class, when we create an instance of a class, then automatically a constructor is called. So basically, the constructor is the first function to be called when an instance of the particular class is created. Okay, and as soon as the instance get destroyed, or the scope or the work of that particular instance has come to halt, then the destructor is called. So to begin with, first I will tell you how to make a constructor and destructor, a custom constructor and destructor. And if you will not make, it will call the default constructor and destructor. Okay, so to make a custom constructor and destructor, so here's the process. So for the particular, hi, I am created. Okay, and for destructor we have a reserved keyword that is del. We can say I am destroyed. Okay, and then we will create an object onj, or sorry, let's make it obj, and of the class like this. Okay, and then we will run the script. Oh, I'm sorry, we need to have a self over here, and I think not will work. No, I'm sorry, self is mandatory in all the functions, because I will tell you later why self is important. So see, hi, I am created and I am destroyed. This both things are printed. Okay, so I hope now you understand how to create a custom constructor and destructor. Now coming to this point, self, why we have got the errors earlier. So what is self? Basically, self contains the reference of the object which is used to call the class. So in this scenario, the self contains a reference of the obj. Okay, so basically, we can make multiple instances of a single class. So to differentiate all of those, this self helps us in this way. So this is the work of self. This is the meaning of self. And what's the work of self, that how we can use in our real life projects and all. So I will show you that. So I'm going to remove this destructor, and in this I will pass an argument arg, and here I will assign this arg to self.arg. And why I'm doing this, I will tell you soon. Then we make print. I'll call the get function with this. So after calling this get function, let's check the output. So see, we are getting an output of 3. Okay. So now what if I remove this self over here? If I remove this self, then we'll get an error that name arg is not defined. So this is the main work of self, that self helps to globalize the argument inside the particular class. Okay, so we need to use self whenever we want to use the argument which have been passed in the constructor itself. Okay, so I think this is all for today's lecture. In today's lecture, we have learned about classes, the basic architectures, the constructor, the destructor, and I hope you have understood the significance of self. And in the upcoming tutorial, we will see concepts like operator overloading, method overriding, and inheritance, which is the most important concept. So that's it. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you like this video. Kindly share, subscribe, and you can also follow us on our handles, which is Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and so on. And if you have any queries, you can ping us in the comment section or you can mail on the email ID below. Thank you so much. Enjoy learning.